lost on you here. Hello there, fellow viewer, my name is Gabriel, and today I'm here with the Desert Island book tag. This was originally created by Schwaderet's Books, I believe that's how you say it. I was tagged by her, so thank you so much. This looks like fun. Let's get into the tag. Number 1, water. You really can't survive a desert island without water, right? Name a book series that you just can't survive without. For me, it's these babies right here, the Lunar Chronicles. You guys know how much I love these books. I finished Ferris a few days ago and I'm still like, what is life? I absolutely love these. They're my bays, and I just can't talk about how much I love these books. And I really can't survive without it. Number 2, food. You can't survive without it, but you can go on much longer without it than water. Name a close second to the previous question. The Starbound trilogy by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. These are books 1 and 2. Number 3 is not yet out, but oh my god, these books. The Starbound trilogy and the Lunar Chronicles always go hand in hand for me because I love them so much. I honestly can't live without any of these. Can't really categorize them personally. I absolutely love these books and I couldn't go long without it. Number 3, Shelter, a book that makes you feel at home and safe. Now, this is a very tough question. I found myself really thinking about this one, but I have to go with Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rash, because every time I look at this book on my bookshelf, I just relive these characters' adventures. I go, oh my god, I remember the battle, and I remember Mira, and I remember Mather, and I remember everything about the kingdoms, and about the geography, and about the plot, and I just feel so familiar with this book that I have to say that indeed this makes me feel at home and safe because of its familiarity. I have to say that indeed this book makes me feel at home and safe because of its familiarity. So yeah, Snow Like Ashes. Read it. Number 4, Flare Gun, a book you recommend to someone who doesn't read. Now, I have tried to get my friends to reading, but they completely disregard my recommendations. But I did recommend a book to one of my friends, and she said that she loved it and hated it at the same time. The book tore her heart out because characters died, and the plot was so good, and it was creepy. You know, a day in the life. This was Marina by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, and this is not a book for everyone. I'm not going to go with that one. I'm going to go with my personal favorite Carlos Ruiz Zafón book, and that is The Shadow of the Wind. Yeah, you had to see it coming. This is one of my favorite books ever, and I believe that just about anyone can get into it. It is a very intricate story about books, and about love, and about family, and just, oh my god, this book is so good. I can't really describe its greatness. So why don't you take my advice and go pick it up? I don't care if you do it from a bookstore, if you check it out at the library, if you buy it on ebook, whatever, just please read this book. It is honestly life-changing. I'm not exaggerating here. By the end, you're a hot mess. Number 5, Fire Matches, a book that warms your heart. None! I have been through this, but here I am going through it again. I do not have one book on my shelf that makes me feel so warm and so cuddly and fuzzy, because us teenagers have a tendency to go with books that completely destroy us. And you know what? They destroy us in the good sense, but there isn't just a book that really warms my heart. I could go with These Broken Stars, but that book also destroyed me, so we're at an impasse here. I am going to repeat myself on this question. I've answered this in the past, but I'm going to go with The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane by Kate DiCamillo. This is one of my favorite childhood books ever. I've read it so many times. It is a story about a China rabbit and how he goes from owner to owner, and about him understanding what is love. For a children's book, this is a masterpiece, and I recommend it to anyone. You can read it in under an hour. This book is also life-changing. Again, not exaggerating in the least. This really makes you think about everything, really. Yes, I recommend the hell out of The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. Number 6, A Compass, the book that directed your love to reading. Besides The Hunger Games, which was the turning point of my reading obsession, because I've already answered with that one, I'm going to go with The Chronicles of Narnia. I am so ashamed that I do not own any of these books, because this is one of my favorite literature works ever. The Chronicles of Narnia are something that I grew up with, are something that I absolutely adore. Again, a book series that is life-changing. I absolutely love the lessons taught in this. Even if you're not a Christian, you can enjoy the Chronicles of Narnia thoroughly. I'm still amazed at C.S. Lewis for incorporating the Christian elements that he did into the Chronicles of Narnia. And these books are just some of the most amazing things ever written, in my opinion. And unfortunately, I don't own any, which it just, I hate this fact. I also don't own The Hunger Games and The Shadow of the Wind because, oh my god, I am such a horrible person. I do intend on buying a big hardcover bind-up of all of the books, even though I wanted to own each one. Maybe in the future I'll own 10,000 copies of every book I don't own now because I need to make up for it. The Chronicles of Narnia. If you haven't read them, I'm not sure what to say exactly. So that is it for the Desert Island book tag. I tag the lovely people down below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot if you subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for my next videos, and remember to keep your day a bookish one. Goodbye!